love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all hit that like button. That's the first thing you should do when you're watching the best boxing podcast on YouTube. Then you hit the whole share the channel, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, come on up in here and boxing today. We got some breaking news we're going to talk about a little later. We got all kinds of accusations and penetration and tribulations, and if that's a word, that's going on in boxing today. There's a lot going on, people. There's a lot going on. A lot of people talking about Bob. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty about Top Rank and Bob Arum. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty about Top Rank. It's fight week. Fight Pro Box got fights Friday, and Bam Rodriguez Saturday. So we got a fight Friday. We got fights Saturday. We got fights all weekend. All weekend if you want to see boxing. We have fights all weekend if you want to see boxing. If you want to see boxing, we got fights all weekend. So you can sit back, order some pizza, be lazy. Watch one of the best fighters in boxing pound for pound. He should be in your pound for pound. At least 8, 9, or 10. Bam Rodriguez. Fighting Estrada. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. We got Shakur Stevenson coming out saying Bob Arum don't promote him. Didn't promote him. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Because I remember some other fighters saying Bob Arum only promote black fighters. The blacks. Remember? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We still got some saga, some aftermath, but, I don't believe some of the stuff that just came through talking about, all this bull crap just to bring people to your channel, talking about, they didn't suspend Ryan Garcia because of the drug. They suspended him because he didn't let them know that he took something. That stuff don't even sound right. People just clickbait now. They just clickbait. They just trying to bring people to their channel now. It don't even sound right. It don't sound right. But who are me? I'm just here. I'm just here. So y'all let me know y'all up in here. We got a window up in here. Tony K. Come on up in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the poll. Y'all people on YouTube and Twitter and, all the rest of these craps coming up in here, man. And let's do some boxing. Let's talk some boxing, man. So, Shakur Stevenson came out and said, Bob Arum didn't promote him right. Don't promote him. He didn't do a good job, basically. So we can rebuff that. Say, okay, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but you also didn't promote yourself. When you also didn't promote yourself, Sage in here, where you been, champ? Is that we running out of good fights? I don't know. Put in the comments some fights you want to see. So you say we're running out of good fights. We got some good fights coming up, man. Bam Rodriguez, Estrada, that's a good fight. We got the October card, Turkey Al-Sheikh, Saudi guy, rematch, Tyson Fury and them coming up in the future. Just ordered Ray Lou and Sandor Martin, Gary Russell rematch. he get the win out of that. We got some good fights coming up. I know it's a lot of them I'm forgetting. Shakur Foster coming up. We got fights Friday in DC. So it's some good fights, but put in the comments some of the fights that you want to hear. Man, you see, Tiger Johnson ain't crap. He crap. He crap, champ. My man say, man, that dude's crap. He crap to me. He do a lot of talking though. He do a lot of talking, man. But he don't impress me. He don't impress me. But you know, we're gonna give him a chance. We got to give these fighters a chance to you know, prove they're worthy. Prove they're worthy. We got my man Davion up in here. And Bob did his part. Shakur can't deliver the fans. What else can Bob Arum do? I'm with you. I'm with you 1,000%. We got my man Tweety up in here. I feel privileged. 2 days straight. 2 days straight. Oh man. You know, he'll be on here 2 days straight, then he'll go hibernate for 4 months. That's my guy, though. Yeah, man. That's my guy. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It's helped the channel. Buy some merch. Oh, people been buying. Oh, shout out to the people. Shout out to the people who've been showing me love, real love, and buying my merch. You know, they've been buying the merch, and I really appreciate it because we got some good merch in there. Y'all need to go check the merch out. We got the hats say, you know, make Boston great again. We got a lot of good hats, short sets, sweatpants. You know, go check the merch out, you guys. Y'all really like the merch, man. But yeah, man, Davion, I'm telling you, you know, there's gonna be a good discussion, especially when I put the link in there. It's gonna be a good discussion today. Shakur said Bob not promoting him. Bob, I'm with Davion. Bob doing his best, you just crap. You know, he could promote you or you want him to promote you, but if you getting in there laying duds and people falling asleep and walking out, I mean, what do you want him to do? You know, what do you want him to do if he promotes you, you know, put you in New Jersey or wherever you fighting at, and you get in there and run around and put a dud and people falling asleep and people walking out 8th or 9th round? I mean, what more do you want the Bob father to do? You know, you guys got to start taking accountability on your own. You got to start taking accountability that, you know, people really don't want to see you right now. You're not worthy. You know, you're bigger than what you think. You think you're bigger than what you are. So you say Bob Arum is not promoting you, right? Oh, we got Kisuke in here. What's going on? What's going on, champ? Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. So he says, Shakur Stevenson says, that's the merch. Go buy some merch, man. Show me some love. I appreciate people who've been buying the merch. Hit that link and go get some merch. So he said that, but do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when Teofimo Lopez said Top Rank don't do nothing but promote the blacks? Y'all remember that? Yeah. So who's right? Shakur say Bob don't promote them. Tio say Top Rank only promote the blacks. That's what he said. The black. So who's right and who's wrong? I think Bob put these fighters in a good situation. They just gotta get out there and do their job. They gotta get out there and do their job. Don't blame Bob because you in there running around the ring. You know, you're scared to get hit. You're not engaging. You know? Say they both racist. I hear you. You know? But don't blame Bob. Bob doing his job. I think Bob did a good job promoting Shakur Stevenson. But when you go out there in them fights and lay duds and eggs and stuff like that, you know, what more do you want the Godfather to do? It's your job to keep them people in the stands. You know? Exactly. Exactly. They got social media. They need to get busy. 1,000%. When he say, Till need to relax. Till and the Puerto Ricans get all the support. Till was known for fighting on Heisman Day. Yeah. So I don't understand why these fighters be saying that stuff. You on ESPN, one of the biggest platforms in the world, sports world. Even if, you know, even if it's on Thursdays, people still watching you. When are these fighters, you guys, going to take accountability for themselves? When are they going to stop making up excuses and take accountability? You know? What? You cannot blame the Godfather for everything. You can't. These guys need to take accountability. You know, one say Bob ain't promoting them. The Mexican guy said Bob promoting the blacks. So somebody is being disingenuous. Somebody wrong. Somebody's wrong. You know, so who's wrong, you guys? So who's wrong? Who's wrong? That's crazy. If he gonna run the whole time, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if Bob said he ain't main event worthy. You know, so it's something like that. It gotta be. If this man doing his job, promoting you, giving you these fights, paying you $3 million a year, and you get in there and not fighting and laying eggs, don't blame the promoter. It's social media, it's all kinds of things. But you know, if social media is only going to take a certain amount of things. Social media is only going to take a certain amount of things. He got to do better and stop blaming everybody else for, you know, for what he can't do. Eddie can't do it. Eddie can wheel him in like he's doing now, saying Shakur is the best fighter in the world. I don't think nobody can. Eddie talk a real good game. Eddie talk a real good game. A real good game. But can he promote him? When he put him in the ring after this fight, we're gonna see how many people there. We're gonna see how many people show up the 5th or the 6th. We're gonna see how he fight. He gonna try to prove a point, but he fighting the guy Frank Martin already beat. No matter what performance he put on, people gonna be like, who cares? We Matt De Los Santos. Bob did his job, and I think he did a good job. There's only so much a promoter can do. The nigga 92, damn, near death, and still did his job. Yeah, exactly. 1000%. Well, exactly. Boxing game, boxing game, big crowds now are drawn to fighters that get knocked out. Boxers with power are in demand. Exactly. These people got to stop making this crazy stuff, man. They just got to start doing it. They just need to start taking accountability of this stuff, man. But y'all hit the like button, join members only, man. Come on up in here, join members only, subscribe to the channel. It's just so unfortunate that these guys, they've been relying on these promoters when they need to get out there and do it themselves too. I know they pay the promoters to do it. But, like you said, Bob, 90,000 years old. He's 90,000 years old. He only can do but so much. He only can do but so much. That's it. Shakur has the Andre Ward and Bud effect. He's going to beat everyone in front of him who are nobody. Then asks if he's media, why he don't get his credit. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, Shakur going to learn the hard way that, if you're not entertaining right now, fans don't want to see you. If you're not entertaining right now, fans do not want to see you. It's just simple as that. It's just simple as that. He's gonna have to get on the groove. And let's talk about the breaking news today. Breaking news, I've told you guys, what's the guy name? Danny DeBoer and Anthony Johnson was going to fight. USAC, he dropped the IBF belt, so they'll be fighting for the IBF. Big pay-per-view boxers all throughout history found their way of pulling big numbers, and it wasn't from their performance. Come from entertaining the fans and boxing, press conference, and more. Press conferences and more. Boxing is slow right now too. It is to stand out and make your mark. I want to see what they're going to do. Is ESPN going to renew Top Rank deal? They really going to be complaining. So what they going to do? Go on Netflix? Where they going to show the fights at? I think this the last year, right? ESPN, Top Rank. Will Eddie sign Shakur Stevenson? Eddie always said not for $3 million a year. He already pulled that crap with Devin, remember? When he first signed Devin a long time ago and they ain't make no money back. I don't think he want to do the same thing with Shakur Stevenson. Unless Shakur Stevenson move up to 140, because Eddie got some good 140-pound fighters over there. So this is going to depend on the end of this year, what Shakur Stevenson going to be ranking, what he going to be looking like. Teofimo Lopez, he fighting Claggett. Do that help Bob Arum? His last fight was a dud, chasing Jermaine Ortiz around the ring. Then Sando Martin, do I feel worthy? This the stuff Bob got to deal with, but ain't nobody saying nothing about Bob. I meant to say the way of attracting the fans didn't come from promoters. It come from entertaining the fans in the ring and out of the press conference. Okay, yeah. So where do this lead Shakur Stevenson? Where? I don't understand. But, they're going to have to humble themselves, or boxing will humble you. Ask Devin Haney. Boxing will Humble, excuse me, humble you, Tweety, Javion. It will humble you. But before it humble you, you need to start doing what it takes to be great. You know, you can't just say, F the fans, I'm going to do what I got to do to win. And when the fans are paying to come see you, paying the pay-per-view and all that stuff. But yet you crying about people, not promoting you. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we don't, it is what it is. He's going to have to see that he's not what he think he is. Don't nobody want to see him until he do better in the ring. Yeah, he's winning. 3-time 3-division champ or whatever you want to call him. But people don't want to see him. Yeah, it sounds so hypocritical, Javion. It's crazy. It sounds so hypocritical. Javion. But, they don't care, man. They don't care. They don't care, man. They just want to go on there, don't do nothing, go in there, run around the ring, jab, do all this and think that, that they're going to get the big paydays, the big fights and stuff like that. Both of them crying. I want to know what more do they think Bob can do? That's what they need to say. Okay, Bob not promoting you. You said that, right? What more do you want the Bob father to do? Tell him. Tell me. Tell us. Tell the audience. Tell Twitter. That's what you like going on. Tell Twitter. Maybe he can do more. Eddie Hearn said Bob did a terrible job. But of course, he trying to, he marketing himself. I don't see Eddie Hearn really promoting these guys. Only when they talk to him, they open his mouth. My God, where you been at, champ? You know what I mean? Forgot who's your favorite fighter. None of your business, because he's not fighting right now. How about that? What you been up to, man? My favorite fighter is retired right now. He's done. He's retired. What that got to do with what we talking about? What that got to do with what we talking about? We only talk facts on this show. My favorite fighter ain't done no wreck. Always put it on for the fans. Always did whatever he had to do to win. These new breeds, just a bunch of crybabies. These new breeds are just a bunch of crybabies, man. They cry and whine too much. Like a bunch of women. He ain't do this, he ain't do that, he ain't do, man, get out there and fight. And you want to know how to fight? Watch this weekend when Bam Rodriguez show you how to fight. When Bam Rodriguez show you how to fight. I showed you what to do. That's how you put on the show. Bam Estrada this weekend. Now you're going to see something. He don't cry, he don't whine. Y'all notice the people who cry and whine and the people who don't? You notice that? T.O., Shakur. You don't hear nothing from Bam and all these other fighters, do you? They just do what they got to do their job. They're always the attention seekers. They're always the attention seekers. You know what I mean? Who whine and complain and don't really do their job. You know what I mean? Cooking, what you cooking, Chad? What you cooking? If Shakur don't step it up a notch, he gonna be in trouble. He gonna be in trouble. Everybody keeps saying he's the goods. They keep saying it, but y'all know me. I don't give people the eye test. They keep saying he's the goods, but I don't think so. I don't know. We got to see. Fighting De Los Santos, we ain't see that he was the goods. We didn't. Fighting Autumn, we're not gonna see that you the goods, but you want to complain. So, like I said before, T.O. say Bob only promote blacks. Shakur say he don't promote blacks. Somebody wrong. Somebody wrong. But I understand. Bob got a lot of stable of black fighters. But T.O. supposed to be in the top 5, right? Javion say Shakur got to dominate his next fight and fight Evans right away before Tank fight Loma. If he fights Loma, and maybe he can get a Tank fight. I don't understand. But, we're going to talk about it today, baby. T.O. obviously wrong. Is he? T.O. just get in his feelings a lot. That's what that is. T.O. just get in his feelings a lot about certain situations, man. T.O. got problems, man. You see how he talk about other fighters when they ain't around, but when they get around, he quiet like a church mouse. He quiet like a wait a minute, I forgot. Speaking of that, Teofimo Lopez fight this week. See? You see how I forgot? He fight Claggett, right? He fight Claggett. This weekend, see, I forgot. See, that just shows you. If he was a real superstar, even though he's fighting Claggett, we still be talking about it. I just forgot all about him fighting Claggett. Wasting talent. Wasting talent. T.O. got a pretty good resume. I don't see how he's only promoted black fighters. Yeah, T.O. got a good resume. We pulled it up last week. But that's man, I'm telling y'all, man. Look, man, the cash app is open, the super chat is open, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. This stuff is crazy, man. Who's right and who's wrong? We got my guy J.A. in the building. That's the only reason T.O. is talking, Lou. Tell him what's the reason, J.A.? What's the reason T.O. is talking, man? It's just crazy, man. I forgot all about he fight this weekend. If you think you so much of top echelon of fighters, people be talking about your fight, even if you're not, even if your opponent is not that good. Supposed to be nothing. So why people ain't talking about it? Only the hardcore channels that love Teofimo Lopez is talking about it. If he didn't have that mid-ass fight this week, he'll be quiet. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Totally disrespecting people saying this crazy stuff, man. You know what? I like T.O. too. I'm starting to think he's a little coward. Even though he got a hell of a resume, man, he be acting like a little pussy. He do. And then when people get in his face, he change. These dudes got to stop that stuff, man. Stop worrying about this and that and get in there and try to be the best you can be. If you can't do it, hey, don't blame nobody but yourself, man. You know what I mean, J.A.? They can't blame nobody but themselves. Javion. These people crazy, man. But, they're going to see. They're going to see because I feel ashamed that I forgot Teofimo Lopez fight this weekend. But, when Bam is fighting, then they got to fight here in D.C., Friday and Pro Bob and all that stuff, man. Nobody thinking about Teofimo Lopez and Claggett. That there alone should tell you guys what's going on in Boston. When these guys say T.O. is the best, he's overhyped, and like I said before, If T.O. was that good, people would still be talking about the fight, who he's fighting. Javion, this is the softest generation of boxers ever. Shit, some of these niggas get paid too much because they acting like bitches. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mr. Shelton said, what is different between Shakur and these other soft-ass millennials? Ain't too much. Ain't too much, Mr. Shelton. You know? Ain't too much. I just want to know you and J.A. perspective. When Shakur come out yesterday and said Bob ain't promoting right, what do you guys think? Because remember, Gio said Bob only promote the blacks. Somebody got to be wrong. Somebody got to be wrong. I don't know who it is, but we're going to see. Because one way or the other, Bob doing a good job, man, and they just got to sit there and try to do better in performance. 2 dud fighters. Teofimo last 2 fights been duds. Shakur Stevenson, last 2 fights been duds. Really. Win though. But yet, they want to whine and complain about this and whine and complain about that. Where my man Mike Larry at? I've been trying to get in contact with me. Where you at, champ? You know, and like you said, if you're just getting in here, the USAC has dropped the IBF belt. So Anthony Joshua and Daniel DeBoer can fight for it. And I told you guys they was going to fight. I think they fighting in September for that IBF belt. And I think that was already agreed upon. So he said all these millennials, CEO included, sound exactly the same. They all whine like a bunch of babies, don't they? He ain't do this, he ain't do that. They ain't do this, they ain't do that. You know, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But, you know, we're going to see how much Eddie is going to promote Shakur if he signed. Eddie always say he's not signing Shakur for $3 million. They're not going to sign him like that. But you never know. Eddie always talking up a good storm. You know how when Eddie about to sign the guy, oh, he's the best guy in the world. I don't think nobody can beat him. I think he's unbeatable. That's how he do every time he's about to sign somebody. Every time he's about to sign somebody, that's what he do. Eddie, oh yeah, he's the best in the world. He's the best in the world. That's what Eddie always say. But I want to see how Eddie going to do promoting these guys because, you know, he signed a lot of black fighters now. He got a lot of them, especially the 140 pounders. I'm going to see what kind of good job he did with them. I know one thing, he did a good job of getting Jack Catterall back-to-back fights. Jack Catterall just fought 2 months ago, right? Now he back in the ring about to fight Regis Prograis. You see what I'm saying? See how quick that was? We're going to see how quick he get Bruce Ennis back in the ring. Jaleel Hackett back in the ring. Richard Hitchens back in the ring. Eddie getting the mob now. They getting the mob. Matias back in the ring. How quick he going to get all them 140 fighters back in the ring? Then we're going to see what they say about him. Everybody think Eddie is the grand standard. He's the best out there now. That's what they saying. But Eddie only show loyalty to people who commit to him. Not no 2-fight deal people. Or Shakur might have to sign a 5-fight deal with Eddie. I don't know if he's gonna really do a 3-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson. Then Shakur trying to get that Tank fight. Then he got to come over there and work with Al. That's why I have respect for AJ, Crawford, Usyk, Bivol, Beterbiev, etc. They don't talk. They just fight Lomachenko as well. Yeah. They just talk. They just be quiet. Like I said that earlier. Like I said, since when you don't hear nothing from Bam Rodriguez, they don't say nothing. They just fight. They just fight. And I'm telling you now, the only time you guys hear from Tank, and Tank will tell you, only time you hear from me, and when I got to fight. Other than that, I don't. Other than that, I'm not. You don't hear nothing from him. He don't even go on Twitter. He ain't been on Twitter since the fight was over. He promoted the fight, and now he's done. Oh, Victory Dan's been ducking. Victory Dan's been missing in action. Where you been, man? Long time no hear from all these old people coming back. Tweety, I ain't seen him in 30 years. Victory Dan's been gone for 20 years. Man, y'all be hibernating. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all know what time to put butter on. You know, the best podcast on YouTube, but y'all be bullcrap. He said Bill ain't look like Frederick Douglass. with tears, with crying tears. With crying tears. You know, with crying tears. But yeah, you guys know they still talking about Devin Haney giving up that belt. People saying the same thing I said. He's done for. But, you know, we'll see. Time prove everything. Yeah, Matiz got upset. Lynn Pyro put that thing to him. In and out. Pop, 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 pop. And when Matiz came close, he held him. That's how he beat him. Pop, 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 pop. He came close, he held him, got out of there, and boxed. I told you, the only person that can beat Matiz is the guy who's going to got some pop and going to box him. Not stand there flat-footed and let that man beat on you to death. And Lynn Pyro did not do that. The only time to talk shit is when you at a press conference against your guy and talking your shit to whoever you call out on the other fight interview. That's it, yeah? But, you know, a lot of people, these are a lot of Twitter warriors. They're always on there talking crap. Talking this, I'm gonna get my get back. Don't nobody want to be the best in the world. You know, talking to Twitter, knowing that they have the trolls on Twitter. You know what I mean, Victory Dance? Knowing that it ain't nothing but trolls on Twitter. That's it. So they need to start changing that up. They need to start changing that up. Be quiet. Work on your craft. You called the Matiz fight spot on, Lord. Yeah. It ain't hard if you go back and see the guys he fought. Remember I told you, the guys he fought was flat-footed, all of them. They stood there, let him be hit and start slugging with him. And when he got close and stuff, they tried to move a little bit. Ain't nothing to do with Lil Pyro did. Lil Pyro got some pop. He got enough to get Sabril Matiz's attention and get up out of there. And that's what he did the whole fight. The whole fight, unanimous decision. It wasn't no split decision. Unanimous decision. You know? And just like I told you guys, I told y'all, I got inside sources. After the fight, I told you, Gary Antoine Russell was going to get that rematch with Prelude. You know, we're going to get that rematch with Prelude. Then up in the bill and say, Bill is Frederick Thug. Thug list. Y'all funny as shit. Oh my God, y'all funny, man. You know, and I told you what happened. WBC announced Prelude, Sando Martin, Gary Antoine get the winner. And I also said he needed to get a fight before then. When I'm hearing that, they working on that now. So he got to get back in shape. Got to get sharp. Got to get his head off that line. I think if it go like it's supposed to be, Berto Prelude is going to beat Sandor Martin. It's going to be a snooze. It's going to be one of these, y'all. It's going to be a snooze fest. I think Prelude is going to be, he's going to be the stalker. Sandor Martin, we know he moves around the ring and stuff like that. Girl, you better get in that lab. Yeah. You know what, Michelle? They're not just that. He got to stay active. He always in the lab. He just got to get more active. Even, people I talked to, even he said he felt a little rusty. And he ran out of gas. That comes from them Pulio body shots. I tell it like it is. So Haney versus Martin is off. Oh, where you been, Cena? Man, Devin Haney ain't the champion no more. He gave up the belt. He basically retired for a year. The WBC, took the belt and made Berto Prelude WBC Super Champion. Now Prelude got to defend that belt against Sandor Martin. And the winner of that fight got to fight Gary Antoine Russell. There's a lot been going on, man. A lot been going on. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. It comes from inactivities. So what you think about, y'all heard the USAC dropped the IBF belt, and Daniel Dubois and Anthony Johnson will be fighting for that IBF belt. That's breaking news, but I heard it was already in the works before him and Tyson Fury fought. So, it is what it is. Ain't up a belt. They don't need that. They don't need him and Tyson Fury don't care about that belt. Tyson Fury said he want it back in blood. AJ by KO. Okay. It's gonna be a pretty good fight, but I think Anthony Joshua is going too much of a dog. And I've been picking Daniel Dubois his last two fights because I told you after the USAC fight when he got knocked down and he got up and he fought Big Baby, he showed me he had some marbles. So now we only have two undisputed champions in boxing. Two undisputed champions. Who was that? I don't even know who undisputed no more. Who undisputed? Canelo and who else? The Monster Inu? Them the two undisputed, Zena? Canelo and Monster Inu, right? Great news for AJ. Another type. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was right. I was thinking for a minute. But Devin wasn't undisputed anyway, so it didn't make a difference. Okay, like I said, Canelo and the Monster Inu. So them the only two undisputeds. Okay, hey, I'm quite sure somebody working on something. I'm quite sure somebody working on something. But I'm with you. Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois is gonna be a good fight. They're gonna be a good fight. Daniel Dubois look like he's getting some heart now. He said that kind of stuff. We went from everyone undisputed to we had a whole bunch of them there. We Crawford, Devin when he was at 35. Sure, we had a whole bunch of undisputed dudes. USAC, Inu, man. Now we only got two. You're right about that, Dana. 1,000%. 1,000% correct. What's going on, my baby mama? My pain in the butt. Monica's in the building. What's going on? Is you gonna ever get rid of that Earl Spence avatar? Oh, wait a minute. Thanks, Monica. Speaking of Earl Spence Jr., did you guys hear the interview with Sebastian Fundora? It was a good interview. He still switched Devin for some reason, number one. So tank number two and the 135 and all that stuff. But he said, basically, what I've been telling you guys. That's right, Tavern Inferno. Talk that you know what. He said, Earl Spence is done. And Pandora don't even talk about that. He's like, Spence is done. But the show say AJ will win too much power. Yeah, 1,000%. Oh, she got my partner in crime up in here. You better watch out. Brother, if we tag team you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Exactly. What we talking about, Luke? We talking about Shakur Stevenson yesterday saying Bob Arum, don't promote him. Don't promote him. And then I'm saying, well, Teofimo Lopez said Bob Arum only promote the blacks. Remember? The blacks. So who's right and who's wrong, right? We talking about. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the poll, the cash app, and the super chat is open. Shoulder for butter entertainment, some love, man. Us losing all but 2 undisputed champions for Shadows this year may not be as good as the last loss. Hey, I've been contemplating. People try to change my mind. Last year was good, man. We had some hell of a good fight, but I think Zayna, we're working on the second half of the year. You know, we're working on the second half of the year. Matter of fact, Zaynab's my guy, man. He barely come up in here. But I'm gonna give my man Zaynab a wrench. He deserves a wrench, man. That's my guy. I gotta give him a wrench. I'm gonna add Zaynab to the moderators. I don't want nobody coming in here and clipping them. You know, I tell you might be on the prowl somewhere. There you go, Zaynab. I had to give my man Zaynab a wrench, man. I don't want Octavia coming in here and clipping them. I would never take it down. I feel you. I feel you, baby. The door's gonna knock him out 1,000%. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I think Fedora gonna knock him out. Gonna stop him. Bob do the same for every not named Loma. I don't know, Octavia. I don't know. That was it that Ugas face when Earl Spence beat his butt? Or the Mario Barrios face when Keith Thurman beat his butt? There's some bad, ugly faces too. There's some ugly ones. There's some real ugly ones. The Manny Pacquiao face when he couldn't even open his eyes, when his wife was feeding him out of a spoon. So there's some ugly ones out there. There's some ugly ones out there, man. But y'all hit that like button, share the video, join members only. Man, we talking about Shakur Stevenson. You know, he said Bob is not promoting him right. But y'all remember, Teofimo Lopez said Bob only promote the blacks. So it's I don't know. You know, I don't know. Monica said that face worse than Mario Barrios. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I get it to Mario Barrios. I get it to you. You know what face uglier than that, Monica? Oh, let me stop. Oh my God. But yeah, man. What y'all think, man? What you think, Gert? What you think? Shakur, you know, you agree with Shakur? You don't say this face. There you go. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. That one look almost worse, Monica. Let me make it big. I'm gonna make it big for 1 second. Let me see. Oh man, look at that face there. That look worse than that Earl Spence face, man. That's that Frank Martin face. That look kind of different. That look kind of different. Oh man, that look kind of different. There's only 2 bosses I know alive today that fuss up people's faces. That is Bud Carvin and Keith Thurman. Yeah. Keith beat the mess out of even though Manny Pacquiao won, Manny Pacquiao was done. He said he was hurt for a whole month. But yeah, man. What do you think, Jim? Who's right? Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, or Bob Arum? Bob Arum, I treat everybody fairly. I treat everyone fairly. You know? Bob say, I'm 92 years old. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm 92. Jill say, Bob Arum, right? Yeah. Shakur cannot blame Bob Arum because Bob put him in the right places. You on ESPN to give you fights in Newark, New Jersey. You go out there and lay duds. People falling asleep, walking out your fight. in the 8th round. And you're going to blame Bob for your promotion? Dude, you got to be effing kidding me. You know? You got to be effing kidding me. You know, I don't know about that, Jim. I don't know about that. I think Bob do a hell of a job. Promote. Remember, Bob old days had all of them. He had all of them before anybody. He had Muhammad Ali, all of them. Marvin Hagler, everybody. You know? Now, after you get past that first 5 years of Bob Arum, then you move on. Because he's going to put you in the right place to be. After your first contract with Bob Arum, then you think about moving on or re-signing. You know, then, and that's the reason I think Terrence Crawford re-signed with Bob Arum. That money was just too good to get up. Bob Arum's giving that dude $4 million a year, paying for all the sparring partners to come in, paying their way, flying them out there. Bob did all of that for Terrence Crawford. Crawford ain't even had to come out of his pocket. You know? First said Shakur capping. So what do he think Eddie Hearn is going to do? That tickles me. Eddie Hearn talk a good game to get you to sign on the dotted line. You know? But how many good 135-pound fighters Eddie Hearn got, you got? Name them. Because I can't think of too many of them. No. Tony, you in here? Look up Matchroom Boxing 135-pound fighters. Who they got? You know, if he signed with Eddie Hearn, Eddie always say, I'm not giving you $3 million. Of course, stop. PBC don't make stars either, except for Tank Davis. So Deontay Wilder wasn't a star coming from nothing. You capping. You capping, Mr. Shelton. Earl Spence wasn't a star. Keith Thurman wasn't a star. Sean Porter wasn't a star. You're capping. And I'm just talking. All them guys were stars. All them guys are Hall of Famers. Bob is the reason people know core name. BBC did a pretty good job of them dudes, man. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Unless your version of stars is different. What is your version of stars? Maybe that's what you need to tell me. Because right now, you capping. I got to sound like a kid now. You capping. What is our version of stars? Y'all got to stop hating, man. The proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. A lot of them fighters that was under that was stars under PBC, they were stars. They made money, good pay-per-view numbers, good regular channel numbers, CBS, Fox. You know, come on now. Let's do the daggone thing. People ain't just watching regular people. They say Shakur's a star. I'm like, how? And GM, y'all just getting in here. Let me ask you something. I like Tio, but is Teofimo Lopez the star right now? Is he the goods? Because I forgot he's fighting this weekend. He's fighting this weekend. He's fighting Claggett, right? But if he was a star, I wouldn't have forgot. If Teofimo Lopez was a star, I wouldn't have forgot he fighting this weekend. No matter who his opponent was. You know? No matter who his opponent is. I wouldn't have forgot. That's not the way of a star, Mr. Shelton. You know, yeah, he became a star with the KO, but under PBC banner. You know, under PBC banner. They fought under PBC banner. So PBC, if you know what I know, you know that you're a smart guy. Stop trying to be smart. They fought under PBC banner. They're stars. Tony said, okay, Andy Cruz, Angel Farrell, Gary Curley, Cruz Tech, Bazadar, and Colin French. Now, that's Matchroom Boxing 135-pound fighter. The only one over there is Andy Cruz. That's what Keyshawn Davis ducking. So if Eddie saying Shakur Stevenson, he ain't fighting none of them dudes. See, Shakur better think about what he's gonna do. Eddie might make him move up to 140. I'm telling you. But Shakur Stevenson want that tank fight so bad, he ain't going up there. He'll sit out. If them the only 135-pound fighters, shout out to Tony K. Thank you. The guys I named would have been stars wherever they were. How you know? You never know. You never know. But yeah, you might be right. But they still fought under the PBC banter. So PBC made them stars. Put them on that platform. Put them on that pay-per-view. Put them on that free TV. I understand what you're saying. But, you know, teachers in the building. I say people take Bob for granted. 1,000%. You know? Well, the biggest Shakur Stevenson fan is in here. Teach how you feel about your guy, Shakur Stevenson, saying that Bob Arum didn't promote him good. Don't promote him. What do you think about that, Teach? Monica said they wishing upon the star. Wishing upon the star. No matter who you are, you're wishing upon the rainbow. At this point, I think he should sign with Eddie. Okay, he signed with Eddie. And these the guys at 135 that Eddie Hearn has. What's next? What's next, Teach? Them the guys that Eddie Hearn have. I give you that, but it wouldn't have mattered. All three were super talented. Ain't that the song, Lord? I love that song. I love that song. Son of God called me and told me don't sing that song. Tony K don't like me singing. Tuesday, just hope that Eddie can make some cross promotion fights with PBC. Exactly. Because going to be broke like AB. I'm not going to count that man pockets, but you know, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Teach. He's not going to fight Andy Cruz. That Keyshawn Davis, you know, get back right there. And, you know, Eddie talk about a lot of promoter companies. But, you know, thank God for Luda Kuba, Al Heyman, second-hand man. Because if it was Al Heyman doing these negotiations, y'all be in trouble. You'll be in trouble, man. We wouldn't be getting no fight. Because that man hold grudges. Ask Luda Bella. That man, Al Heyman, hold grudges. I'm telling you. You know, so shout out to PBC. And Maximum. But do you guys feel what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? If Teofimo Lopez supposed to be a star like a lot of people making him, it doesn't matter who he's fighting, right? We should know that he's fighting this week. I forgot that he's fighting this weekend. No matter what opponent you're fighting, if you're fighting Boo Boo the Fool, people want to know. For instance, let's say Tank Davis fighting one of these guys up here, Colin French, right? Let's say Tank Davis is fighting Colin French. We would know Tank Davis fighting this weekend, right? Right? No, I mean, there's a lot of fights. We got the pro fights Friday on Pro Box, right here in DC, MGM. Bam Rodriguez fight Saturday. Teofimo Lopez, now I forgot, but he'd fight this weekend. So he's really not a star, if people forgot. But he have a good resume, I give him that. His star quality is shot. Why? Why? Is it because the competition he's been fighting? Well, they say Tank fighting messed up competition, but people still know when he's fighting. I'm just trying to throw narratives out there for you guys. You know what I mean, Teach? You know what I mean? So that's what they say. You know, that's what they say. So we really know who's stars and who's not stars. And people got to stop making up excuses. Get in there, work on your craft. We ain't heard from Tank since before Frank Martin. Have we? He ain't even been on Twitter. He don't do that unless he's promoting the fight. That's it. And he got a baby on the way. Shout out to Tank Davis. And he got a baby on the way. You know? Yeah, I will. But hit the link for a minute. I'm not going to be on that long, but hit the link. We're going to talk about some things. IBF, Anthony Joshua, the board, Usyk dropped the IBF belt. Anthony Joshua get the chance to get another belt. He's fighting Daniel DeBoers. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. You know, got his boxing career back on track since that devastating loss to Andy Ruiz and Usyk twice. He got it back on track. You know, he got it back on track. So that fight is in September. That fight is going to be in September, man. But I think Anthony Joshua is going to beat Daniel DeBoers. I think he's just too skilled and too powerful for Daniel DeBoers. I don't think Daniel DeBoers have the pop. He do, but I don't think he had the pop for Anthony Joshua to be really, really afraid of him. Teach said, you know what the play is? What's the play, Teach? What's the play? You know, but that's a good one coming up. They're hoping Fury beats Usyk and undisputed between Fury and AJ. Well, Fury said after this, he ain't fighting no more. He's done. He said he don't care to fight AJ now. You know, only way he probably fight AJ, they give him about 50 or 100 million. Sheik probably would give it to him too. But he said he ain't fighting that man. He said he done. He said he done with boxing. I don't blame him, man. You been in that long, all them 3 mega fights with Wilder, man, and come on, man. You know, sometimes you got to give it up, man. You got to give it up. We're not going to skip him in that money. Yeah, that I'm saying. It depends on the money they give him. You know, now, if he becomes champion, he might retire, man. He might retire, but I don't. I think Tyson Fury can. He don't really care too much for Usyk. I mean, Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua might knock him out this time. Might knock him out. Usyk is a money fight, and AJ is a money fight. Yeah, I agree. He just made all that money just now fighting Usyk. This is another good payday. Another good payday. He's getting a lot of good paydays. He's getting a lot of good paydays, man. And think about it, we know these heavyweights is going to get these paydays. We know these heavyweights is going to get these paydays. But the lightweights, depends on who you are. Depends on what you're waiting on. And all this crazy news going around about the New York State Athletic Commission and all that crazy. Man, I don't want to hear none of that stuff. Let's move on with it. Stop bringing it up. Wow, a midget trying to have another midget? Amazing. I don't even know what that means, Monica. I don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means. But yeah. I don't know what it means, so I can't laugh. I just don't understand what you're saying. But we're going to see what happens with next month, Shakur, July the 5th or 6th, when he fighting is over. We're going to see what he do. I'm telling you, if I'm Shakur Stevenson, I'm re-signed with Top Rank. But after all this disrespecting Bob might not even want him no more now, Mr. Shelton. Bob might not want him no more. Talking about Bob ain't promoting you. Gio say Bob on it. I mean, these people want Bob to do a whole bunch. What are you doing? Are you getting in the ring and doing what you're supposed to do? Are you, making the fans thrilled to come watch you fight or order your pay-per-view? What are them guys doing? I don't, it's something that make you go, what are them guys doing? Tell me. See, like I said, they need to look themselves in the mirror and see what's going on. Now that the 140-pound division is in turmoil, really, because everybody who you thought was going to be champions, not champions. Two of them not. So anybody can get beat at 140. Anybody. But not if you're fighting the Claggets and stuff like that. Eddie Hearn is getting a hell of a 140-pound team on this with Matchroom. He finally getting some good black fighters over there. He finally. I'm gonna tell you who's in trouble in all of this stuff. Golden Boy. Also trying to hold on the last little bit of fighters he got. What's the guy name? Maserati about to fight Kevin. What's my guy name? With the bad eyeball. He about Tevin Farmer. He about to fight Tevin Farmer. Virgil Ortiz got him a good fight coming up. So it's some good fights coming up with Oscar fighters. Oscar better be he better be on good behavior, because if his fighters lose, Golden Boy might well sell that thing to Turkey Al-Sheikh. Cause they ain't gonna have nobody over there. That's what we need. That's what you need to talk about. Golden Boy ain't got no good fighters over there, but a good handful. And he's done. Dustin Ryan suspended. But the boxing game is crazy. Because it was already agreed upon before him and Tyson Fury fought. And he's dropping it so Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois can fight for the IBF belt. Because they were going to strip USAC. Because he's supposed to fight as mandatory. But, they told him to wait and let him fight Tyson Fury. So they waited, let him fight Tyson Fury. Now they dropping the belt. So now Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois get to fight for the belt. Anthony Joshua get to become champion again. He get to become champion again. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. A lot of people don't, they don't get these, and especially in the heavyweight division, a lot of people don't get these chances like that. But since he's with Eddie and Matchroom, and Eddie got mostly all the heavyweights over there, so of course they're going to fight each other. Oh God, teach. Oh, now you want to have some. Now you want to what's called with the boss, right? Now you want to go with him. I'm the only one said he was going to win. Now you want to think he's going to win, Teach? Teach, leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. I gave that man, his last 2-3 fights. I picked him. He ain't going to win this one. Yeah, you ain't gotta like him, but you gotta respect him. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all let y'all feelings and y'all emotions, you know, stop. Y'all can't handle the truth, man.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't let your feelings and your emotions get involved with common sense. He, he ain't got nothing to keep Anthony Joshua off of him. Anthony Joshua more powerful than him. You know, he quicker than him. And he fight better than him.
You can't handle the truth.
Daddy, the boys do got heart, though. I give him that. He got heart. But I don't think he's going to be AJ. Matter of fact, I'm positive he ain't going to beat AJ. But that's why they get in the ring and swing. If Frank Martin filed, that's what they keep saying. I ain't heard nothing, man. Y'all know, you know me, Lorenzo. I don't listen to none of them podcasts and none of them YouTubers, none of that crap. Until I see it, until Frank Martin say it, or Derek James said, Lorenzo, I don't pay it no mind. I got to really see. These coming from YouTubers. Everybody always in everybody else's business. It wasn't Derek James' fault Frank Martin got toasted. He ain't listen. That's the problem now. We were talking about earlier, Lorenzo. They don't take accountability for themselves, man. They always want to blame everybody else. They always want to blame everybody else. I don't think so, but if he did, go listen to the instructions Derek James was getting Frank Martin. Told him 50,000 times, stay off the ropes, use your jab. Try to push him back. He was too scared. He felt that power and get to running like Shakur. You know, get the squeaking and squealing. He ain't want that He ain't want that smoke.
You can't handle the truth.
But if he did, he's a dummy. That's all I'm saying. He's a dummy. Who we gonna go with now? You always got a game plan. You see it's hard for Earl Spence to find somebody. Earl Spence wouldn't have switched trainers if they wouldn't going through legal, you know, going to court for the money situation. Well, Monica, it wasn't that. Like I said, with Daniel DeBoer, when he first had the IBF belt and stuff like that, he was ordered to fight his mandatory, or they was going to strip him. But then they gave him a little bit of time because he wanted to fight Tyson Fury. But they knew after that fight they was going to take the belt. Just like Jamel Charlo, after the Canelo fight, they took the belt. IBF gonna be bullcrapping. They took the IBF belt. You know what I mean? IBF gonna be bullcrapping, but they do have their favorites. Triple G had that belt for 2.5 years. They ain't fighting nobody. They let him keep it. It's because Shakur ain't doing what he needs to do. 12 rounds guaranteed ain't a selling point. Yeah. 1,000%. But like I said, if he's signed with Eddie Hearn ain't got no plethora of 35 pounds over there. He's going to have to be working with PBC and Golden Boy and Top Rank to fight them guys over there. And like I said, you think Bob Arum going to let Shakur Stevenson fight the Ukrainian dude for that belt? Nah, he'd rather get that fight to Keyshawn Davis. And we know he don't deserve a championship fight. It's all politics and business, man. It's all politics and business. Shakur signed with Eddie, he ain't getting no, with that. Bob, I have 2 of the champions at 135. He had 2 of the champions. Loma, and we know Loma about to fight Tank, and the Ukrainian dude. He's going to keep one belt in-house. And so, it don't make business sense to let Shakur fight the Ukrainian dude. Come on, y'all. Boxing 101. Politics. Politics 101. Eric didn't even know that. And y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, share the video. You know, Shakur Stevenson said Bob Arum a prick. That's what he basically saying. That Bob is not promoting them. That's what he basically saying. And Teofimo said, yeah, he promoting the blacks. Remember? He promoting the blacks. Sometimes you're right, and they can be wrong. You know, this Boston stuff funny, man. This Boston stuff is real, real fun. Let me see how many people hit that poll, man. Let me see how many people is hitting the poll. Bob do a good job, which of course 62% said yes, 38% said no. Oh, it's close. It's close. 62% said yes, and 38% said no. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. But you know, hey, Bob 92, he don't care. He don't care. Bob Arum don't care. They gotta do what they gotta do, man. Where my music at, man? So yeah, man, we just had to, you know, seal the deal, see what's going on. One of them is right, and I don't think it's Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson is messing up himself. Sometimes you gotta help the promoters too, even though you paying them to you know, promote you. You gotta help them. How about by helping them inside the ring by fighting? Stop blaming Bob. Blame yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, dude. Teofimo Lopez, you fight this week and I forgot. You're not relevant. You got a lot of mouth, a lot of talent, but you ain't doing nothing with it. Facts over feelings. He got a lot of mouth and a lot of talent, and he ain't doing nothing with it. These dudes need to look themselves in the mirror and say, you know, I got to do better. I got to do better. Stop blaming the white man. The old man. Blame yourself. Make the fights. T.O., you shouldn't be fighting no Claggett. Leave it to HLD, you know. Oh, that's the only guy he had. Bull crap. He could have fought somebody else. Somebody that get 7 losses. This guy got 7 losses. But yet they whining about being promoted better, whining about getting more money. When you're not even doing the right thing in the ring. Man, I don't want to hear this. Say it. Go cry a river, both of them. Both of them can go cry a river. Bam Rodriguez this weekend, y'all. It's boxing week. Bam Rodriguez fight on E. You know, we got pro box fights coming up. The guys in DC fight this Friday. So, you know, we got boxing to look forward to in case y'all forgot. And I don't know where Teofimo Lopez fighting. ESPN, I guess. No, it might even be showing his fight. But, you know, and for all you podcasters out there who still talking about Devin Haney, move on. Move on. That's all I'm going to say. Move on. Nobody want to hear it, and we don't care. So you can talk about him from here to next year. It's time to move on from the kid until he get his memories back. He lost his memories. Brian beat his memories out of him. Oh man, I tell you, boy, this stuff is good, man. But yeah, man, you know, I just came. You know, it's gonna be a short night tonight. It's gonna be a short night tonight, man. Did you see Russell Wilson boxing in the gym? Yeah, he's working out. You know, if you want to get in shape, box and run track. Russell Wilson was hitting the pads. I seen him. You know, he got to stay in shape from that sexy mother. You know what of his. I'll be boxing and running track and everything for that sexy mother. He come home through every night. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I see why he putting them babies up in that girl. Sierra boy. Lord, that's a woo. Keep doing what you're doing, champ. Shout out to Russell Wilson. That's the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
That's the truth, boy. Oh, shout out to Russell Wilson. Grappling works too. Hey, funny. You like grappling work? Yeah, to keep you in shape. Yeah, boxing, track, grappling. Man, especially track. When my off season for football, I threw the javelin and I worked up with the track team to stay in shape. When I ain't want to go home from California to DC, I just worked out with the track team. In tremendous shape. You know? Windows said that bad performance against De Los Santos messed Shakur up with him getting big fights against Loma or even Tank. Shakur, yeah, Lorenzo, Shakur's stuck. Because like I said, we just put, it's like 6 fighters under matchroom that Eddie Hearn got. The only name over there is Andy Cruz. That's it. Andy Cruz. That means Eddie gonna have to look across the aisle and try to make some fights. Bob is not gonna get Shakur none of them guys after you left him. Bob gonna like, you out your mind. Get out of here. Go somewhere, boy. You know, Keyshawn Davis getting this fight now. Keyshawn Davis getting it. That's exactly what he gonna tell Shakur, J.A. Keyshawn Davis getting that fight with that Ukrainian dude. I'm not gonna give it to you. Why would I do that? That's the only fight I'm gonna have, him and Lomachenko. I go from 3 champions to 2 when Shakur leaves. Then you're gonna go from 1 when Loma lose. I just added that on there. You're gonna go from 1 when Loma lose. So this boxing game, man. But like I said, it's fight week, man. Bam Rodriguez and Estrada, man. The guys on Pro Box this Friday. My guy, Shop. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. Why do you guys keep trying to pump up this De Los Santos dude? He ain't shit. Well, he ain't gotta be nothing. He ain't gotta be nothing. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. But it's a fight the fans want to see, Mr. Shelton. I mean, when you gonna get that through your thick head? Neither one of them did nothing. You right. But it's a fight they want to see happen. With Shakur fought Madonna, not with Shakur, when Floyd fought Marcos Madonna, didn't they rematch that? Because it was a close fight, and it was, you know. So Chico Corrales and Woodscombe, didn't they rematch that? Because it was close. A lot of fights that they rematch. So Shakur can rematch. They're not just giving away money, but giving it away. That's what all we saying. Why? Because they poor Dev. Yeah, poor Dev. It is what it is. You know, he ain't nothing. But evidently, Shakur Stevenson thought he was something to move around that ring for 12 rounds. So he thought he was something. And the fans think he's something. Everybody want to see the rematch except you. Yeah. Yeah, they about to be, I'm about to X my butt up out of here. I keep forgetting. Yeah. I think you want to see the fight. Fans are not asking for the fight. You're not on Twitter. You're not on Twitter. Everybody tell him to rematch De Los Santos. Everybody on Twitter. That's where everybody at, Mr. Shelton. You know you old. You ain't on Twitter. You on Black Planet. Y'all remember Black Planet? Yeah. I'm telling you straight up. So let me say this. Just because we think this guy's the goods, that's y'all think that man's the goods. Y'all want this man to get a fight with who bring no audience, no attendance, no pay-per-views, no nothing. So you just want them to just get, whoop-a-doo, he should call Stevenson, so we need to see the fight. Lou, always have best shows when I'm working both jobs. I'm sorry, Eric. My fault, champ. I'm sorry. You know, early, I come in early and leave early. I come in early and leave early. But, you got, all the Boston stuff and stuff like that. Twitter's one of the biggest platforms out there. That's where everybody's at. That's where everybody's going. That's where everything. If you're a Boston guy, you got to get on Twitter. Now, you ain't got to if you don't want to, but you want to know the information or how people think, you got to get on Twitter. It's as simple as that. People want the rematch. And if he don't rematch him, fine. Who he want to fight? That's the thing about it, Mr. Shelton. If he don't rematch him, who he's going to fight? So I say, Eric, when I hit the big lottery, you won't have to work no more. Oh, Lord, why you tell him that? Well, he going to be like, oh, sugar mama. If it's not De Los Santos, who do you want to see Shakur fight? Besides Tank Davis, besides the money fight, name some names. Name some names. Since you don't want to see it, Mr. Shelton, name some names that we know going to happen. Stop. Keep defending the strap and unify. Unify with who? With who? Who you going to unify with? It's a business. Be a businessman. Don't be a fan. Be a businessman, Mr. Shelton. I know you can be a businessman. Be a businessman. Be a businessman. These promoters ain't here to make the fans happy. They here to make their pockets happy. Thank you, sugar mama. I knew it was coming. We ain't defining the sport for these entitled hoes. Exactly. They're entitled. Belichick. Who knows him? A lot of people don't know him. I know him. A lot of people don't know him. They know De Los Santos because he just fought Shakur. And they know Shakur was running on the guy. But now that you got two hands, you can't use that excuse no more, so you might well rematch him and show everybody you worthy. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want you to rematch that, like Coach Kenny was saying today. He want to see the rematch. But, Mr. Shelton don't want to see it. That ain't what we want. Y'all know that. I say it all the time. Yeah, exactly. But they just seen that guy fight Shakur Stevenson. So there's a difference. They seen that man run from that guy. So they want to see it. But it is what it is. It's up to Eddie Hearn or Shakur or Bob or whatever Shakur do after this fight. Now let's say he stink up the place next month. You still want to see it? You still want to see him unify if he stink up the place again? Man, let me tell you, this is what Al Heyman going to do to Shakur Stevenson's name. That's what he's going to do. They in it, it's a business. They in it to make money. They don't care who you are. When I win a big game, I'm a tie, and you and dropping the biggest super chat in the history to make Louisa mama pass out. You stupid. Yeah, right. That man gonna forget all about us. I don't even remember. I don't remember. All I know is whoever he fought last, he was running around. That's all I remember. That don't mean nothing, man. It's how you beat people now. It's how to beat them. They saying the devil ain't. It's how you beat them. Didn't Devin beat Devin beat Regis and Lomo, and people still thought the same thing about him? So that stuff don't fly. But it is what it is, man. We can sit here and talk about this stuff all day, man. Yeah. A lot of people rematch people to prove a point. Floyd ain't had to go back and rematch Madonna, did he? But he did, right? A lot of people go back and rematch to prove a point. The fact that Devin is bigger than Shakur means he ain't doing anything with what he got. Yeah. And they say he the goods, right? And they say he's the gooder. But, sometimes the eye test deceives you. People want to see big name fighters who supposed to be Shakur Stevenson in a big fight. And if it's not De Los Santos and it's not Belichick, who is it? It's not Tank Davis, who is it? Maybe he need to move up to 140. There's a whole bunch of fighters at 140. Gary Antoine, Prelude. There's a whole bunch of fighters up at 140 he can fight. I don't know about that, Mr. Shelton. A lot of people did think De Los Santos won. Because if you go look at the copy box and the punch output and the punch connected, it was even. It was mostly even. Shakur was up maybe 5 punches. So it comes down to who had the most effective punches. If you really want to be, if you want to go back and watch the fight when you get a chance. But, we'll see, man. Because, you keep making these De Los Santos stuff, but you can't name nobody else this kid can fight. That's all. But, like I said before, maybe Shakur need to start thinking about moving up to 140. Maybe he need to start thinking about moving up to 140. Maybe he need to start thinking about moving up to 140. If he can't get them fights at 135. Because there's a whole bunch of fighters up at 140. I'm going to say this again. A whole bunch of them he can fight. That will love that smoke with him. He can't use that excuse, don't nobody want to fight me. Don't nobody, don't nobody want to chase him around. When Mr. Andy put that bicycle in the chat. But to finalize what I'm saying today, Shakur, Teofimo Lopez, look yourself in the mirror. Stop blaming Bob Arum. Bob do the best he can do. It's up to you, dude, to keep doing. He put you on the platform, the biggest platform in the world, ESPN, sports platform. It's up to you to bring your audience in there, to keep your audience entertained. Fight good fights. Even in the bad fights, you make them short night. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep your fans entertained. Y'all not doing it. So don't blame the Godfather. Blame yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, man. If a Butter Entertainment, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Big Bird, share the video. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Be safe out there. With all that yellow on. It's not yellow. Sorry.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna
wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit, I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant, I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,